So it is now time for the rematch. Time for unfinished business to be taken care of here. Raimondas, Krilavičius of Lithuania in the solid black trunks, and Vitoldas Jagėlo in the purple. Both men very, very similar as far as age and height and experience and everything else. Two evenly matched up athletes. However, the difference in their offensive game plans is pretty different. Jagėlo, very skilled at pancration, MMA, sambo, boxing, more of a stand-up kind of a fighter. Krilavičius, Lithuanian, Brazilian jiu-jitsu champion. Nice side kick there. I didn't know he was into karate or taekwondo. Looking for the takedown here, but I believe the ropes were holding him up. Trying to choke the life out of him here with that standing guillotine. Trying to rip his head off like a bottle cap. Now switches, looking for a takedown. Ooh, nice knee right up the middle into the base of the sternum. That one was almost below the belt. Looking for that leg again, but oh, wow, a brutal right hand that time. And Jagėlo ate it right in the face. 1 minute gone by here, and already a lot of action going down here inside the MMA-BUSHIDO ring. Good knee again on the inside. And look at the abdominals just bulging out of the body of Raimondas Krilavičius. I don't think you could decide that time if you wanted a spinning back fist or a spinning back kick, but at the end of it, there is a cut right in the corner of the left eye of Vitoldas Jagėlo. I think it's got to be from that punch that he took earlier on. It's not the end of the world. It's not going to impede his vision. Good knee again. Another solid knee goes in from Jagėlo, and that knee again right on the belt line, maybe a little bit low. Look, he's out of the ring right now. He's slipping under the bottom rope, and he's literally got his feet on the floor. Whoa, big swing and a miss that time. Jagėlo now got the hands behind the head. He's doing a great job of finding the knee. Wrapping him up now. Look at how Krilavičius is wrapping up the arms. He doesn't want Jagėlo to be able to get that clinch behind the back of the neck, because when he does, it's bad news. He buries the knee into the lower portion of the pectorals, the upper abdominal area. That's a horrible place to be kneed. A little bit out of control there, like a helicopter. How many spins he got on that one. Looking again for that takedown, but great takedown defense by Krilavičius. Jagėlo again with that, looking for the back heel trip that time. Still can't get the takedown. Interesting that it's Jagėlo who wants to try to take this thing to the ground, because Krilavičius, the black trunks, he's the one who's got the grappling pedigree. And what we saw in their first contest was Krilavičius desperately, oh God, what an uppercut that was, desperately trying to get this thing to the ground. And now it seems like he wants to stand and trade with Jagėlo. Down on the ground now. He almost fell out of the ring again. When you're trying to get your feet behind you like that, you're trying to get a base, and there's nothing there to push back against. There is no fence, there is no cage, and your feet just slip right out of the ring. Oh, wow, Jagėlo has eaten some very strong shots here, and I think that's why he's trying to take this thing to the ground. He's simply taken too much punishment standing up. Look at how he's got the leg trying to roll through with it. He's got his left arm hooked over the top of the thigh. Ooh, you can hear those shots, chiseling kind of shots going in there from Jagėlo.
Time.
End of round 1. What an interesting round number 1 that was. Jagėlo took a tremendous amount of punishment up to the face. He got his eyes split open and he was desperately trying to get his opponent, Krilavičius, down to the canvas, and he did succeed in doing that right towards the end of the round. See what round number 2 brings us here.
Second round.
Whoa, that one just out of range. Just a few centimeters out of range right there. Holy cow, and down goes Jagėlo. His face just smashed. His face just smashed into the canvas. Back up now as these two brawling all over the ring now. The action completely out of control. These two bouncing around the ring like two pinballs. And you can see now there is a massive cut right in the eyebrow of Raimondas Krilavičius. The left eye is cut, I believe, right in the center of the eyebrow, it looks like. Maybe more a little bit towards the left edge. But nonetheless, it's bleeding, and because he's got his head back, it's not going into his eyes. It's going into his ear. I don't know what's more uncomfortable. Either way, wow, what an explosive opening to round number 2 that was. Tried to wrap up the arms there of Jagėlo. May want this thing stood back up. At the very least, he wants to avoid taking any strikes. He knows he's cut. He knows he's hurt. And if Jagėlo hits that cut, it is just going to pop like a water balloon. His head, from time to time, peeking under the bottom rope. But the rope is not impeding the fight at this point, so the referee not stepping in. Once their hands or their head starts to get involved with that bottom rope, then he'll get him out of the way. Nice move there by Jagėlo to turn his opponent away from the rope so that he can get a clearer shot at his face. And you can see Krilavičius firing right back off of his back, looking for the arm there. Couldn't quite get it. Right hand's going into the side of the face. Ooh, look at those chopping shots there off of his back. Boy, he is very offensively minded with his striking while he's got his opponent in his guard. You can hear both these guys grunting on the ground there as he's got the right arm trapped there momentarily. Oh, and he blasted him. That was a big shot. This striking off the back, I don't think Jagėlo counted on that at all. And referee, I think, going to stop this thing, not because of a lack of action, but because of the injury to the left eyebrow of Raimondas Krilavičius. Well, the doctor or the referee has the ability to stop this fight. So the doctor up there taking a look, seeing if he can maybe get this thing stopped or at least cleaned up. It's going to continue. All right, here we go. Still here in round number 2 in the welterweight division between these two. He rolls right through. Slick little move there from Krilavičius, and down they go again. Here we go. Got a body lock on him now. Trying to sprawl out. Jagėlo has not been extremely successful looking for that, looking for the legs. The legs have been very elusive of Krilavičius. Referee holding the ropes there, steadying the ropes so that they don't fall through. We've already seen Krilavičius go out of the ring twice by now. Referee calling for some fan here who's actually got out of his seat. And again, his feet have gone out of the ring. His feet are actually inside the apron of the ring right now. Event security coming over to keep that fan in his seat. They are serving alcohol in the building, by the way. And so here we go. He's looking for that double leg again, but again, oh, and this time he comes up with it, but he got tossed all the way over the head of Krilavičius. He's got the back, or does he? Oh my! I think he might have it locked in now. I can't see exactly where that right arm is. Was that a tap? Oh, and he went overboard. He went overboard with it, and down they go. They almost took out the ref. Trying to escape. Well, that's one way to break a hold, is to simply just dive through the ropes and force the referee to break it. It's another way that the ring comes into play here. Oh, Jagėlo looks exhausted after that exchange. Oh, and he ate a right hand right down the middle, and another one now. Krilavičius all over him. Big shots downstairs to the body. And then slams him on his back now. Krilavičius in clear control of the ground game now. How much energy does Jagėlo have? But he makes it to the end of the round. Both men exhausted. Wow, what a round that was. Right from the opening bell, these guys were bouncing all around the ring, hitting all 4 corners. The face of Jagėlo being slammed into the ring. We saw Krilavičius get his eye cut and opened up as well. So now both men bleeding from their eyes. Man, we've seen almost everything in this matchup.
Final round.
And now both these guys are going to have to dig deep. A big thing in this matchup right now is how much these guys have left here. They're very evenly matched, very evenly. Like I said, not only on paper, but oh, wow! Good Lord, what a shot! Right hand's just finding the target now. Krilavičius blasting Jagėlo. He's taking the back now. Does Jagėlo still have enough energy left to defend this choke? Well, he's out of harm's way now. Wow, what an amazing performance here from Vitoldas Jagėlo. He got rocked a couple of times very solidly. Jagėlo now on top. Right hand. This could be a very familiar position now from here on out. Man, these guys have been through a war so far. Through 2 rounds, and there's still quite a bit of time left on the clock. And Like I said, it's a war of attrition here. Whoever's got more energy, whoever's got more stamina, whoever's got more guts here, I think is going to win this fight. If it should go the distance, it's going to be very, very close. I already had some very unexpected decisions here, not from all the judges, but from time to time. So anything is absolutely possible here. Oh, look at this. Whatever's left in the gas tank, trying to empty it out. And getting caught up in the ropes again here. Head completely under the bottom rope. Almost got clotheslined as he was coming back in, and those ropes are hard. There's that strike again off his back. I love that shot when he's in the guard, and he just lets it rip. Both these guys completely exhausted right here. Look at how, oh my, he can barely even stand up at this point. Referee calling for him to stand up, and they can barely even do it. What warriors these two are. But when he tagged him again, well, he went for that judo throw, but he slipped with it. The arm just slipped right out. He couldn't get a good grip on it. Jagėlo trying to take the back. If he'd been a little bit quicker with that, he may have been able to snatch up the back, but Krilavičius soon realized what was going on. Now he's caught in the guard of Krilavičius, looking for right hands. That's got to be frustrating too when you're in the last depths of your energy. You're scraping the bottom of the barrel of your gas tank and your shots are not landing. That's got to be frustrating. You just gave everything you had left with a punch and it didn't land. Wildly swinging now is Vitoldas Jagėlo. Well, I'll tell you what, as I mentioned, this is a rematch from December of 2017 when the fight was stopped due to a cut. Both men are cut in this fight, but it still continues. And man, it was worth the wait. We had to wait 2 years to get these guys back in the ring, but it was certainly worth the wait. What a war. Jagėlo, the referee was not calling for a stand-up, but these two, whenever I think he was calling for action. And then he went ahead and stood him up anyway because both guys just went limp. Ducked under there, comes up with a leg. If he can secure a takedown, that's big. And again, he flips him over. So it's like, does the takedown count or not? Drills him like a DDT almost on the top of his head. Taking a page out of the book of Jake Roberts. Right hand's going in again. Look at how exhausted these guys are. He's got the right arm tied up. Both guys still somehow finding the reserve tank to be able to throw these strikes. Wrapping him up here. Just trying to smother him with that hold. Oh boy, he's got him in a head and arm choke. He could be unconscious right here. No, he's still working. Still got him. He slips out with it.
Time.
End of the fight. Good Lord, what a contest. Well, it's going to be close. It's going to be very close. I lost track of who was winning the fight because I was just so focused on what an unbelievable show these two were putting on. Man, they go toe-to-toe. Absolutely toe-to-toe for 3 full rounds. Action inside and outside of the ring. We saw an overzealous fan almost jump into the action. And anything was possible during the fight, and I think that anything is possible right now in the decision. We'll have to wait and see. I just had a sick and twisted thought. What if it goes an extra round? what if they make these guys go an extra round? That would be sadistic. That would just be sick. But it could happen. Vitas Kuzmenka entering the ring with the Bushido Angels, and he will read us the official decision in just a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise. Fightbox KOK Heroes World Series 2019 live on Fightbox MMA-BUSHIDO Super Fight. And after 3 rounds, I will announce decision of each judges.
Uh-oh.
Judge 1, Raimondas Krilavičius. Judge 2, Vitoldas Jagėlo. Judge 3, draw. Final decision, draw.
Oh my! I thought for a second there that they were going to go an extra round, but it was a draw, and that's the way I think it should have been scored. I don't like draws. I hate that decision, but in this case, I really can't pick a winner. I think that Krilavičius maybe landed the more strikes, and a ton of powerful strikes, but who knows? Too close to call. This one's a draw. We'll be right back with the main event of the Fightbox KOK Hero Series in just a moment.